Hello, friends. This is Professor Googlaw. Today's video will be a little unusual, but I'm sure you will like it. So, get comfortable and let's go. The Bermuda Triangle. You are probably familiar with the legend of Atlantis, the mysterious lost city. Long ago, there was a highly developed civilization that disappeared after being washed away by huge waves. Perhaps you have also heard stories about the infamous Bermuda Triangle, located in the southeastern part of the Atlantic Ocean, where numerous planes and ships have vanished without a trace. What exactly is this triangle? First of all, authorities have never recognized the existence of the Bermuda Triangle. In addition to not being a recognized region, the triangle is not depicted on any maps. Its exact boundaries are unknown, but it is generally accepted that this region begins near Miami, extends to the Bermuda Islands, and ends in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Charles Berlitz, a specialist in paranormal phenomena, agrees with the theories that Atlantis was located in the Atlantic Ocean, but he believes that it was only a few kilometers off the coast of the Bahamas, so perhaps the Bermuda Triangle is the flooded ruins of the lost city of Atlantis. Let's keep our fingers crossed that someday scientists will solve this puzzle. Sea of Stars. The shimmering Sea of Stars is another breathtaking spectacle that can be seen on our amazing planet. It is located in the Maldives, specifically on the island of Bardo. If you are a stargazer, you will not find a better place. People come here from all corners of the world to witness this incredible phenomenon. At sunset, the waves turn a spooky shade of blue, as if a full galaxy of stars is shining in them. The blue water glows brightly, creating the impression that the water is full of electricity. In reality, there are no stars or electricity in the water. It is actually tiny plankton that has evolved to emit bright light when it is threatened. This strategy helps them avoid being eaten by fish that are looking for an easy meal. The intensity of the glow that you see in the Maldives depends on how much plankton is thriving in that area. If you want to see this glow, you should plan your trip between June and February. Rainbow Mountains. The next stop on our journey will be the Rainbow Mountains of Zhangye Danja. These mountains are located in the Gansu province of China. This mountain range covers an area of 321 square kilometers. The name of this place is explained by the amazing brightness of the rock formations that can be seen here. The rocks are sharp and smooth, and they rise up thousands of meters. These colorful rock formations are the result of mineral and sandstone deposits that have accumulated over 24 million years. The shape, resembling a large layered cake, was formed as a result of the movement of tectonic plates, the same plates that created the Himalayas in Nepal thousands of kilometers away from this place. The Chinese government spent about $15 million on building wooden roads and numerous access paths in this area. Thanks to its outstanding natural beauty, the Rainbow Mountains even made it into the game Civilization VI, where it is a natural wonder that provides bonuses. Fairy circles. On the wide pastures of the Namib Desert in southern Africa, unusual natural rings can be found. These are fairy circles, which are empty circles with small patches of vegetation around the edges. The circles vary in size, ranging from 3 to 21 meters in diameter. Local legends say that the gods left footprints on the red earth, creating the circles. However, in reality, fairy circles have little to do with fairy tales and are more related to mathematics and biology. For decades, biologists and mathematicians have been trying to figure out what causes the emergence of fairy circles in Namibia. They have put forward several theories to explain the strange pattern on the ground. Firstly, the Namib Desert is a very dry place where plants compete with each other for water, which is scarce. When a group of plants grows, they block access to water for smaller plants that are nearby. Plants become smaller or stop growing altogether, freezing at the edge of the plot and creating a gap in the ground. It turns out that plant competition is responsible for the creation of the circles. Moville Cave. What do you think can be found in a cave that was completely cut off from the outside world for 5 million years? Dinosaurs, giant beetles, aliens? No one knew the answer to this question until Dr. Cristian Lascu found Moville Cave in Romania. Over approximately 5 million years, it has not undergone significant changes, and only a few animal species adapted to life in this place lived there. Since the cave was cut off from the outside world, little fresh air entered it, making the atmosphere inside toxic and very humid. On the other hand, These conditions created conditions for the existence of extreme life forms that not only survived but also thrived there. Some organisms have adapted so well that they can live in places we can only dream of. Scientists have discovered spiders, scorpions, millipedes, and many other creatures in the time capsule. The 33 animals found in this cave are unique and do not live anywhere else on Earth. These creatures have existed longer than modern humans, and it is the first time they have been seen. The ringing rocks. Geologists have spent almost a century trying to figure out why ringing rocks ring while other similar rocks do not. When a hammer strikes a ringing rock, pleasant vibrations can be heard. They may be caused by a combination of heavy metals inside and airspace underneath the rock. Many believe that the sound is caused by the composition and arrangement of the rocks. After all, if you remove a boulder, it stops ringing. The most popular theory is that the rocks are musical due to the amount of iron in them. Yes, there is indeed iron in the rocks, but it is only 7%, which is normal for rocks, so the mystery remains unsolved. Lake Karachay. In the 20th century, in the Chelyabinsk region, nuclear weapon production plants dumped all their waste into Lake Karachay, which is located in the southern Ural Mountains. It is considered to be the most polluted place on Earth. In the late 1940s, the Mayak plant was built near the lake. It was one of the most important nuclear weapons plants in the country. The enterprise was secret until 1990. It is believed that radioactive waste makes up almost all of the silt on the bottom of the lake. In 1994, a report stated that 5 million cubic meters of contaminated water had left Lake Karachay and spread to the south and north. The report also stated that the drought that had occurred caused the water level in the lake to drop, and the pollutants were then carried by the wind and further contaminated the area. Green Lake. Green Lake is located in Styria, Austria, approximately 80 kilometers from Graz, which is the capital of the region. This beautiful natural spot is situated between the high mountains of Stubenberg, Trenchling, and Messner. The running source from the mountains makes the water transparent and emerald green. The lake is as cold as ice, with water temperatures ranging from 4 to 6 degrees Celsius. Swimming in Green Lake was prohibited several years ago. The water level in this lake changes dramatically throughout the year. An interesting fact is that in late autumn and winter, the depth of the lake is only 1 to 2 meters, and in some years, it even dries up completely. The best time to visit Green Lake is in the summer when the water level is at its highest, ranging from 8.5 to 11 meters, depending on how much snowfall there was that year. Divers love to visit this lake because they can see green meadows, as well as a bridge and a bench under the water. However, as of January 1, 2016, diving in this body of water was prohibited due to an increase in the number of tourists with the goal of protecting the environment. Mount Roraima. Deep in the jungles of Venezuela, there are several plateaus that rise to a height of 3,000 meters above sea level. From a high vantage point, they look like floating islands in the air. Mount Roraima is the most famous of these plateaus. The Roraima Tepui, tabletop mountain, is home to thousands of plant species that are found nowhere else on Earth. The mountain has attracted explorers and writers for centuries. Well, as I promised, the video was interesting. So, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.